Alright, y'all, it's that time of week again. We back helping these catfish victims, but in this one, I'm gonna need y'all to not be haters, cause this lady had 3 boyfriends, alright? So I'm gonna need y'all to not hate on her, alright? So let's get into it. Like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and let's see.
His name is Thomas Greg Plant, 61 years old.
This woman wants to know if her internet boyfriends are real.
His belief is
3.
we were meant to meet.
Does this look familiar right here, this man?
Yeah.
He is an Army Lieutenant General.
I am actually talking to an Army General.
You have a lot of relationships with men online, right?
No, not really.
Patricia's daughter Amanda is sick and tired of her sending all of her money to men she's met online.
I want her to realize that this is not who they say that they are.
And she ended up selling everything in her apartment. She had to live in her car.
He told me that he had nobody else to do whatever with this package.
And then there's this shipping company that is pestering her, messaging her, saying, you still owe this, you still owe this.
The package is supposed to have 2 parcels of land, several acres on each parcel, diamond bracelets, and then it has...
Bitch, what? The packages is supposed to have 2 pieces of land? What are you talking about? How the fuck we go put... What? We shipping off land now? We can order land on Amazon now? Like, what, Amazon, y'all need to calm the fuck down. Like, we shipping land, y'all. What the fuck did I just hear?
Has $2 or $3 million in it. Joe was the reason I became homeless. Joe was the reason I totaled my vehicle and have not replaced it yet.
I want my mom back.
I put that bitch in a nursing home. I ain't even
Don't
gonna
forget
lie.
to like,
The
comment,
fuck
and
you mean
subscribe.
you
Your
told her
engagement with our videos
and
helps us
living in
reach
the
new
car and shit?
audiences
Bitch,
and
I'll
could
put
potentially
your
stop
ass in
other
the
people
gut.
from
You
being
ain't gonna listen
scammed.
to me?
All right, team,
Okay,
so we're
I
back
got
with another
something for you
case.
then.
This one comes from a woman named Amanda who's reaching out on behalf of her mom, who's been through some pretty tragic things communicating with men
y'all. I need
online.
some popcorn.
Let me read the email. Hi Catfish team, my name is Amanda and I'm reaching out on behalf of my mom, Patricia. About a year ago, she met several men online playing Scrabble Go, and since then, everything has changed. She has been working extra shifts, sending these men money, and chasing a package one of them claims to contain millions of dollars, jewelry, and property deeds. We believe she sent tens of thousands of dollars to these men, and now she's lost her apartment, totaled her car, and barely speaks to any of us anymore. My mom used to spend a lot of time with our family, but now she seems completely consumed by these men. We need your help breaking through to my mom. Sincerely, Amanda.
Hi, Catfish team. My name is Amanda. I'm reaching out to you guys on behalf of my mother, who I believe is getting scammed.
Hello, Catfish. My name is Patricia Coleman. I'm 70 years old. I am an LPN, and I work in a nursing home. And that's what I love to do.
Her and my dad divorced when I was 14. She did remarry after that. I can't remember what year that was, but that was not a good marriage.
And after that, I decided that it was time for me and to do what I wanted to. If I wanted
Shit, like she had like maybe was big at one time and lost a bunch of weight. Y'all know how we watch 600-pound Life, and they have like the skin. That's what it's giving me. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there. Don't say shit to me.
to do anything, so I have been on my own for 23, 24 years.
She just, she never dated after the marriages. Never did.
While Patricia wasn't looking to date, a profile on one of the mobile games she played reached out to her and wanted to get to know her
A
better.
mobile game.
I play games on my phone. I think it was Scrabble Go that I had downloaded. For some reason, this night, I downloaded the Scrabble Go, was just playing a game. He started playing the game with me, and he started talking to me. So he would ask questions and I would answer them.
With people on Scrabble Go, like I don't think I ever played that. I'm thinking of the other game, the one where you put the little words and shit. Not this, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think it was no Scrabble though, but on that game you couldn't actually chat with people. I mean, you could do like little words and then it'll pop up over your little thing or whatever, but they're actually having a fucking conversation. Like,
I don't know what sparked all of this up online. I know it was really quickly.
His name is Thomas Greg Plant. 60 or 61 years old. He told me he was about 5'8". He has a goatee. He's got some gray in his hair. It's kind of like salt and pepper. Very nice looking. We were talking, and his belief is that we were meant to meet, is how he puts it. God intended for us to meet.
She was just, she was excited and happy. I guess it was the first person since her last marriage, that was actually being nice to her, treating her, with respect.
When he started talking, he's, nice to meet you. Are you married? I said, no. He said, I'm not either. He said, my wife passed away several years ago. Told me he had a daughter, 14, 15 years old, in boarding school. Told me he was on a contract on a rig as a doctor there.
Here we go.
And I said, well, what for? And he said, well, they fall and they get hurt while working. He said, so they do have a medical facility on the rig, and it's good money. He said, I'll make good money. About a month or so later, I'll quit my contract if you want me to. Okay, so quit your contract. If you want to continue to talk to me, quit your contract. Come back to the U.S. So he supposedly quit the contract.
It seemed like after a month of talking, Patricia and Thomas were finally going to...
Any nigga was just gonna quit their fucking job to come be with you? Anybody, I don't give real or fake. You thought any nigga is gonna quit their job just to come be with you? Like, what? That don't even make sense right there. That's a red flag right there. If he is real, if he was real, you shouldn't be with him. 'Cause what? The fuck? Lord have mercy.
However, he had a package containing a fortune that needed to be claimed, and only Patricia could help.
Then the box came into play.
He told me that he had nobody else to do whatever with this package. Mm-hmm. So he aggravated me enough that I said, okay, I will take the package. Not knowing that it was going to cost me as much as it has. The agent that was taking care of it, his name is Paul Adkins. The company that has the package is called SpeedX Logistics Company. And I ended up paying.
Ain't we seen that same fucking website on a different video like recently? Like maybe last month or the month before last? The same way, like it had the same picture with that fucking truck on there and shit. I remember, I seem like, or very similar. I know it had the same colors, that truck right there. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
A few $1,000s to them for it. Got that paid off. It was supposed to have been delivered the next day, only to get a message from SpeedX that it can't be delivered because there's a $3,000 tax that Thomas didn't pay prior to putting this money wherever it was. This package is over millions of dollars. The package is supposed to have 2 parcels of land, several acres on each parcel. Then it has several diamond bracelets. And then it has $2 or $3 million in it. Now, there's times I tell him he's just scamming me. There is no package.
So you know.
It would kind of be nice to know whether there is a real package or not. Because they're looking for me to pay about $2,500.
Patricia sent money every way she could. Bitcoin, Apple cards, wire transfers, but it wasn't enough. At this point, she wanted to get Thomas home and offered to buy him a plane ticket.
I sent him money twice for a plane ticket. The agent was wanting to help, so he wanted to help by purchasing the ticket for him. So I said, okay. So I sent $1,500
for what?
Worth of
what ticket cost $1,500, bitch? That how much plane tickets cost? Bitch, no wonder my ass ain't never been on no goddamn flight and ain't never getting on none. The fuck? That how much? Ain't no fucking way tickets that I got. Ain't no fucking way. I can see 500, 300, 15 for. Please, y'all. Please tell me in the comments how much do airplane tickets cost? Cause my ass, I ain't never been on no damn plane. Hell to the no. Got me fucked up.
Bitcoin to the agent, but in copying Thomas's Bitcoin wallet number, the last 3 numbers were wrong, and so it went somewhere else. So he didn't get a ticket at that time. But then a few months later, I gave him, I think it was like $1,800. So he got a ticket that time, and he was flying from Munich. I even drove to Louisville Airport to meet him that night. And so when he contacted me, I told him, I said, I drove to the airport. I said, that is over an hour away from me. And I drove there to meet you. And that's when he told me, he said, I had a wreck. He was taking a boat or something. The waters were rough. Anyway, he had an accident. He lost just about everything he had, plus had to have surgery on one of his knees. I said, you have managed to give me every excuse there is. I said, so I'm beginning to think you're really not who you say you are.
You're beginning.
And he's always said, he said, I've told you the truth. I'm not lying. He said, I've told you the truth every time you've asked. Since he has quit his contract, he is supposedly stuck in Germany. My company won't let me leave right now. Well, there are accusations against me from a fake Army general. I said, so you find the name out of that Army general and let me know what his name is. Because I am actually talking to
what?
An Army general.
Not only was Patricia speaking with Thomas, but also another man in the military named William, and an engineer named Joe, who she sent money to as well.
Joe was an engineer, supposedly. So I also was paying for a package from him, and I even got money from Amanda to send to him because we thought he was the real deal.
Too, bitch. You get my goddamn money back on the 1st or the 3rd when you get that damn check. I'ma need my shit back, ho. I don't give a damn, mama or not, bitch. You can give my shit back too. You gave the money I gave you for rent and give it to this nigga, bitch. Oh hell no, bitch. She got me.
Joe was a very little greedy guy. Joe was constantly asking for money. You know, I did give Thomas money. I am paying on the package. But Joe was the majority of where my money went. Joe was the reason I became homeless. Joe was the reason I totaled my vehicle.
No.
Replaced.
You were the reason you became homeless and didn't replace your fucking vehicle. You hoe. The fuck you sending people money for that your ass don't even know? Oh my gosh, bro. What the fuck?
He's the reason that I got stranded here.
No, you.
She hit a back of the school bus with children on it.
Oh my gosh, she trying to kill the kids. She trying to kill the kids. Oh my gosh, what the fuck am I watching? What is this video? What is this video? How the fuck you run into the back of a school bus? What that had to do with Joe? What I had to do with Joe? And you totaled the car, so that means she must have hit that fucking bus pretty hard. Bitch, I'll sue her fucking ass. The fuck? Texting and driving. What the hell wrong? Bitch. Oh, hell no. No.
When
She
I
pissing
asked
me
her
off.
how she did that, because I have those pictures as well, she said that she was drinking and driving. And my mother...
Not even texting, bitch. I thought the bitch was texting and driving. Her ass drinking goddamn whiskey and fucking driving. What the fuck, Grandma? What are you doing? What the fuck you drinking and driving for? Take your fucking ass home and pop the fucking bottle of Seagrams out. Like, what the fuck? What am I watching right now? Lock her ass up. Lock her ass up right now.
The
fuck?
I have never seen my mother pick up a drink other than a Diet Coke or water.
Joe would call me while I was at work, making sure I was working. I was leaving work one night, was late, and he literally called me. Had not gotten enough rest, and on my way of leaving one of the jobs, I fell asleep and went up under a school bus. Total amount was about
so now you
72,000.
lying. So now you lying to us, because that ain't what the fucking daughter just said. The daughter said your ass was drinking and fucking driving. So she lying to us. I'm glad we got the daughter on here to clarify what really the fuck going on. She lying like a mug.
Dollars. Out of the 72, Joe probably got about 40 some, maybe more.
Patricia is tens of thousands of dollars in the hole with these men online. And her daughter Amanda wants her to realize how much it's hurting her family.
My relationship with my mother at one time was awesome. Like, we talked on the phone 2, 3, 4 times a day. We would go to the grocery store, Sam's Club. We would get her nails done. She would come over for cookouts, birthday parties, just to hang out or eat.
She ruined all
but
that.
as of here lately, she wants nothing to do with me.
My oldest daughter, I'm not close with her at all. Amanda, I was close with until I met these guys.
I think it's been a couple years since she's talked to you like my niece.
Some niggas you ain't never met in your fucking life come between you and your child, you and your churn. How? A nigga you ain't never met in your life. Ain't never met, probably ain't never fucking video chat. None of that, ain't never heard his voice. None of that shit. But you let these niggas come in between your daughters. Imagine if these niggas was real. Imagine it was real. And like, the daughters didn't like him and he didn't like the daughters and shit. She would have stayed with that nigga and let that shit come between her and her churn. Like, lady, get the fuck out here, because you pissing me off. Like, you really fucking pissing me off. And I'm in here yelling, and I'm take it down, bro. The lady pissing me off.
And my nephews. It's been quite a few years since she's spoken to my sister, and it's been over a year since she's spoken to my children or seen my kids or my grandkids.
The grandkids?
At one time, it was
lady,
great.
You
couldn't ask for a better grandmother.
I sent her youngest son to Texas.
Don't fucking cry now, ho.
Football game to participate in. I paid $7,000 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I wanted him to have that experience.
Mm-hmm. Now you don't see him because of a nigga.
Very close with him.
She doesn't speak to any of them. There's no relationship anymore.
He says he's always told me the truth. And every time I bring it up, when I mention it to him, I said, I really don't know that you're real.
Stupid, boy.
I want her to realize that this is not who they say that they are. And I want my mom.
Got your daughter on here crying. out there in these YouTube streets and shit, cause you doing dumb shit.
I just want her to come back, you know, just to realize and to understand that I wasn't lying to her. I wasn't being mean to her. I want my mom back.
I would like for him to be real,
For
but I'm
what?
not 100% certain.
So you cannot talk to your
If you
kids
like
no
this
more?
video, please
That's
consider
why you want them to
subscribing.
be real,
And
huh?
once you've done that,
Get the
give this
fuck out
video a
here.
like too. If you're looking
Pissing
to
me
contact
off.
us and you think you might need our help,
Updates and content we don't share on YouTube.
All right, Seekers. Now that we've heard both Amanda and Patricia's stories, we knew we had to help them out.
I spoke
And
to
I ain't
Amanda
gonna
about
lie,
this.
at this fucking point, if it wasn't for the daughter, I wouldn't even help the bitch. Let her fucking send her goddamn money and shit to these niggas. I wouldn't even help this bitch if it wasn't for the fucking daughter. Cause she got me fucked up.
And her mom's in a really bad place. I mean, she even got herself in a situation where she sold everything, was homeless, lived in her car, ended up getting in a car crash, totaling her car, and ended up not even having a place to live.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I'm confused about. So she got into a car accident because of the men she was communicating with online?
Cause
So this is kind of crazy. There's two different stories here. Amanda's
we know
claiming
who
that her
lied.
mom's in a bad place, losing all her money, sending all her money to these people online, and she ended up selling everything in her apartment. She had to live in her car and totaled her car.
Wow.
So she's in a bad place. Patricia tells me the story, and she claims that she fell asleep because she was taking extra shifts at work to give this person more money.
So how many boyfriends does she have?
She has 4 boyfriends, and her main man is Thomas.
So from
thought
what I
it
understand,
said 3.
Thomas is the one with the package though, right?
Yes.
What's inside the package?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, some cash, some diamond
Land.
bracelets, some couple parcels of land in Nevada.
It's a lot in the package.
Yep.
We've seen this before though. Like, you know, this almost sounds like a parcel scam where there's a shipping company involved. They ship something that's very valuable and you just have to pay this small amount of money to get this very valuable package, and they keep increasing it more and more, and then by the time they know it, they've sent a lot of money.
Yeah.
He made her sign over the package to herself. So right now it's in her name. She's getting these copies of receipts stating that there's a package coming to her, and she's like, this is my package. You know, she's willing to pay anything to get this package. And then there's this shipping company that is pestering her, messaging her, saying, you still owe this, you still owe this fee, it's locked up, you can't retrieve this package until you pay
I'd like,
X
keep
amount.
that
so
bitch then.
she's getting
Keep
all
it.
wrapped
I
up
don't
in
give
this
a damn.
package.
Okay, so how do we help this woman out? How do we get her to see the truth about her
Drew,
4
how do we
boyfriends?
help her
I
daughter
think she has an
out?
addiction. You know, like I think there's more to this story. This is not just like I'm dating somebody online and I'm potentially being scammed, which it sounds like it's headed that way. Like she has lost everything. And so there's a reason why she's gone down this path. So we have to understand that and then help her start realizing how to identify like when something's a scam or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time. Cognitive dissonance, right? Where people believe in their fantasy relationship, they think it's the best, and they're all
Jody.
wrapped up in it, and they're willing to just gamble. And basically, she's blocked all of her family. Her family is crushed. The grandchildren are crushed. They're upset. And she's allowing this to take over her entire life. To the
Fuck
point
this
where
bitch.
she doesn't
I
even
ain't
have a
gonna
place
lie.
to stay.
Got you. So what do we have as far as research goes?
Yeah.
Well, she has a picture of the shipping company where she had been sending the funds to. She has about 150 screenshot transactions of cryptocurrency she sent via Cash App.
Got you.
She does have a picture of Thomas. She has a picture of William. She has a picture of Joe. And she thinks that they're all real. Every time I tell her, hey, can we look into this? Well, sure you can, but I mean, I don't know what good it's gonna do you because they're real.
Oh man.
She's in it deep.
Oh,
Finding
man.
those images is going to be crucial. Verifying if the shipping company is real, we'll be able to find out if it's registered or not.
All right, I like the game plan.
I feel
Let's
like
put it into
Even
place,
if
y'all.
we
Let's do
All right,
it.
let's-
fucking help this bitch, I feel like she gonna go back and she gonna do the same fucking thing again. Just like not Drew, David said the bitch, she got a fucking addiction or something. I feel like she gonna go back and do the shit again. But let's get to work.
Sounds good.
With a game plan in place, it was time for the research team to sit down and go through what we had.
I just received all this information from Patricia this morning, and I said, hey, look, the sooner that you send me this information, the quicker we can start researching. I didn't get any sleep last night because I heard my phone going off left and right. I wake
she
up,
sent
there's
us everything?
150 text messages
Damn.
from Patricia. She had been sending this person crypto almost on a daily. This is a transaction through Cash App. So she had been sending him Cash App nonstop.
Bitch.
For various reasons, of course.
Why weird amounts? Why like $26? Why $200?
Right.
You know what? I don't have a story behind that. I just know that she said that he is demanding of funds, and he actually is expecting another $2,500 next week from her.
I mean, these are all like random numbers. Like, was somebody sending her money?
Very
Like,
random.
because normally it would be like, hey, I need $250, I need $500, but it's like $26, $1,000, $500, $250.
505.
It almost seems like somebody may be sending her some money, and then she's forwarding it to this person.
So this is one of the guys she's talking to.
We've seen him. We know exactly who this guy is.
She's
Oh, we
also
done seen
talking
him
to this
before?
other person.
And then why did she get an expired ID?
These are all great questions. I mean, why is it photoshopped?
Yeah. I mean, you can see everything
All
that
that.
stands out, right? The
That
Joseph,
M.
Chad, the date of birth, the issue date. Is this the main person she's talking to?
Okay, so she is in love with Thomas. So Thomas is our main priority. The other guys
Right.
are distractions.
So let's run some insurance. Let's try to find the exact image, because that will show her, like, this is exactly who he is. The person she's talking to won't be able to dispute that, because if we have an image that was posted previously, and this is, I think, a little bit older image, like, she's going to know for sure that's him. Let's do an image search. Let's try to see if we can find the exact picture so that we can show her that it's actually him. Okay,
Oh,
so we
they already
found,
got him saved. Hell, we done did
look
him
at somebody's
before.
saying, like, please read carefully. He tried to scam me.
There's a lot of
That was 4 months ago. In the comments, like, people really think it's him actually scamming him, but his images are actually being used
that's
instead to
fucked up.
scam other people.
To the
These pictures are being used in
dude
scams,
that's
like right
actually
here.
in the
Like, if you can look at TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
she said I must wait in line. Look at this, is crazy.
I would say as long as I've been in this business, I've seen his images used. We'll share all the places where we found these links. And then what I'll do is also do an email search here. Processing on hold. So it's at 96%, but it says insufficient data, which means maybe there's no record of the email. There's no social media accounts attached, and no
so it's a fake
contact or
fuck.
personal information
They made
associated with that email.
just to talk to her.
So typically, like, when there's not a match, especially like on our site, so all the data is acquired from all over the internet. It's publicly available data. And so if there's not a match, it usually means that it's not publicly available, or it means that the person hasn't been public for very long. And so that's usually a red flag, because this person is talking to her and they met through like social media or anything else, he should have a trace with his data.
Especially the fact that he is a doctor, it doesn't make sense why
Yeah,
he doesn't have
that
any
part.
information attached to his email. This is the shipping
Well, we already
company
know
that
why.
had reached out to her, claiming that the package is stuck. She needs to pay additional funds to release the package. SpeedX Financial Security.
St. Petersburg.
Here's the email. Here's the company website.
Let's go to the website. Let's start there.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, see when that
What?
was registered?
In January. So go to the actual website.
Okay, so we have a SpeedX.
It's a +1. It's a 904 number. What do I call it?
This one
What
says
happened?
London. And then it says Yemen and USA. It's all over the place.
But then it's a +1, like a US number. So call.
Do you wanna
call
call
it-
right now?
Yeah, if it's a business, they would answer.
All right, we about to call.
Please leave your message for.
Oh, I thought it was about to say a name.
Okay. Oh, and it says it's Jacksonville, Florida. Let me try a second time. Let's see.
Please leave your message for...
All right, Seekers. Brienne and David were able to see through the malarkey this Thomas profile was feeding Patricia pretty quickly. After spending another day digging through the research Patricia provided on the other men she was communicating with, we finally felt ready.
I usually say call in them boys over there at Trilogy Media, but I really don't even want to help this bitch. I really don't. She got me pissed off. I don't want to help her, but I'm just here for the grandkids and the daughter. I don't give a damn. I don't want to help her. I don't want to fucking help her. I'm pissed.
To sit down and talk some sense into her.
Hi, Patricia. How are you?
Hey. Well, today we want to kind of go through all of these men that you're talking to, because I know you have a lot of relationships with men online, right?
No, not really.
That's not what I heard. I'm just gonna call it what it is. That's not what I heard.
Well, my daughter can tell you a lot of things, but she doesn't know for sure.
Well, what is it? Straight from the horse's mouth. I mean, have you had more than 4 relationships with men over the last few years?
Yes. And sent all of them money. Never met none of them.
It's you and your relationship, so I'll take your word for it. But let's jump into things. And so the goal is to get you clarity by the end of this meeting. And so that's the research we've done. So I want to run through a few things first. You've been communicating to these people online, and you have given us information like email addresses and phone numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we looked into the email addresses, and in none of the email addresses that you gave us, we were actually able to find anything. If you have an email address, I can go and I can see what accounts you have online. I can see what's public, and I can see what's attached to you. If you're
I don't like that. Like, you can get my email and see what all I'm doing online and where you live at and all that bullshit. I don't like that. That's public information. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of, that's why I feel like that stand your ground need to be legal in every state, bitch, because you feel me? Like, that's dangerous.
Well, not one of these phone numbers or email addresses were connected to any accounts. And that's a huge red flag, because if you're talking to somebody, especially in their 50s, there's a lot of history there. And especially if you met them on social media, they would have to create an account in order to talk to you, in order to play those games. And so nothing was connected to those accounts.
That's interesting.
So the next thing I want to talk to you about is this package that you were supposed to get, right? It had like $25 million in it, some jewelry, deeds to a house. I mean, how do you feel about that now?
I was kind of skeptical about that to start with, but didn't want to do anything with it. But he kind of insisted. So I just finally said, yeah, okay.
And what were you wanting out of this package? Was it, because there was so much money in it, or were you just feeling like you wanted to help him out?
I was just helping. And I helped.
Yeah.
She is a compulsive liar. I see that already. She is a liar. I just wanted to help. Nah, you wanted the damn money out of it. You ain't got to fucking lie to us about that shit. I mean, take it down.
We did.
Yeah, 100%. But the main thing is that this is a 60-year-old man. Why would you be the only person in the world that he knows that could handle this package?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
So we looked into the package stuff. So I want to go through that with you. So this is the website that you went to, correct?
Yes.
And then you put in a tracking code right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually called the number, and we were never able to get a hold of anybody. And that's like a huge red flag, right? So this is a business, it's supposedly a business, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we've called them about 20 times, and not one person answered the phone. So we looked up the shipping company, and we were able to find a SpeedX Logistics, but it was this business instead. And this is a real shipping company out of Kenya. We were not able to find any other company with the name SpeedX Logistics out of the US, out of anywhere else where they said that they were at. And then, by the way, this company has been around since 2003. You had a receipt that you had given us, and there was an email address on there, and we emailed that email and we never got a response either. And then we looked up the addresses, and there were no businesses at any of the addresses. And so this company doesn't have a corporation, they don't have social media, the phone number doesn't go, nobody responds to the phone number, nobody responds to the email, and those are all red flags. So the whole website is fake.
It kind of seems like someone made this to get you to believe a lie.
Yeah, I mean, they made up the company. They had an agent that was emailing me, plus Thomas.
Well, why we
It was a group.
So you're kind of starting to understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why we didn't email the person that's claimed to be the agent, you know, but we don't too much give a damn. We only here to kind of help the daughter and the grandkids.
Which I kind of figured it out.
Did I just unplug something?
Recently, what was going on.
Well, we have more. Are you ready to hear more?
Well, sure.
Okay. Well, I want to get to these images. And these images are really important because all of these men all told you what their names were. Well, the team looked into every single person that you had been communicating with or had relationships with, and all of them had different names.
So you had talked to William, and explain what William's part in this was. What was he asking you for?
Actually, he wasn't asking me for anything. Supposedly, he was retired. He was in Syria. He got an okay to go home, but he had to pay $7,500.
But you just told me he ain't asked you for nothing. You trying to tell me he ain't asked you for that shit? Lady, stop fucking lying, bro. Like, she been lying from the beginning of the video to the damn end. Like, lady, stop fucking lying.
Because the government, the army, wouldn't send him home after he got there.
And you believe that shit?
I want to show you something. Does this look familiar right here? This man?
Yeah.
So William B. Garrett, he is an Army Lieutenant General. And so an Army Lieutenant General makes over $200,000 a year, has amazing retirement in the military, and he's been retired.
Yeah, he said he was retired, but said he took on a mission, said his wife had passed away a few years ago, and he took this mission on because he was having trouble dealing with that.
We've run across his pictures being used in scams like all the time.
And y'all think
He's
she about to learn
one person that like every few months we see his pictures. So he's retired. He actually lives in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where he lives right now. So he's not overseas. He's not on a top secret mission. He's in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
He in ATL. Okay.
The other person that I want to show you, you know who this is, right?
What the fuck is so funny? You pissing me off.
Well, that's supposed to be Thomas, but that is Kareem Big Maz.
I mean, this is the guy that you've been talking to for a few years. He's Turkish. He lives in Istanbul right now. He was in Connecticut less than 2 weeks ago, like 12 days ago.
Yo,
he was in
I ain't gonna hold you though. Speaking of Turkey, I know y'all said y'all wasn't watching the new season of 90 Day Fiancé, but I caught up on that shit yesterday. Y'all, this season about to be a banger. I ain't gonna hold you. It about to be a banger. This shit about to be good as fuck, and we gonna talk about it. So get ready. We're gonna talk about it. We ain't got no choice.
For his daughter's graduation. And so somebody that needs a package or somebody that needs to get to you, why would they be in Connecticut if they had this package and you're the only person in the world that can do it? The person that you're talking to that said they needed the money, that was shipping this stuff to you, that's not the person in this image. And by the way, his images are used in scams all of the time.
What, did you find anything on Joe?
Bitch,
wait, we went from you don't have a lot of boyfriends to now, did you find anything about Joe? So tell me about your relationship with Joe.
He was from Washington State, supposedly. He was an engineer on a rig. And supposedly he had gotten this contract in the Gulf to go on the rig on the Gulf. He's the one I sent the phone to.
Okay, was he in love with you?
He said he was.
Okay.
So this is the real person that you were talking to. Does this guy look familiar?
That actually looks like Joe.
Well, it's not Joe, it's Lars. So he's from Sweden, and he works with shipping companies. And he's a captain. And so if you look at the ID, this photo is literally the exact same photo on the ID that you sent us.
Yeah.
They cut out the face, and then they put it on the picture. And what's interesting is this guy lives in Sweden, but
the picture looked like it was supposed to be a fucking selfie that they cropped out, because it looked like his arm is doing like this, but it's a head, like a shot from like here. Look, like you can see his arm. Like, girl, lady, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The license that you were sent was a Washington state license, which you can see on the license, it's all photoshopped. You know, there's really dark lettering. And then even on the issue date, it covers up the picture. And then there's no seal over the driver's license picture, where on the state license, you see that.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, Patricia, like looking at some of the things that you're not able to identify with some of this stuff, like how awful the Photoshop is on this ID and some of the Photoshops that you've been sent before, I would just caution you to maybe step back away from online dating for a little bit.
I even went on online dating, and two guys one from California and one from Arizona contacted me. I just kind of blocked them.
You know, you're the person that the scammers try to go after. You know, you're single, you have some money, and you're lonely. And so they want to target somebody like you because you have the highest chance of getting money from. And that's the reality of it. And because of that, you have to have your guards up. And then you being a nice person, right? And being a nurse, and nurses are very loving and they take care of people. You're like, don't worry, I have you back. I'm going to help you out, you know? And so you don't want to put yourself in that position. Put yourself in a position where you have relationships that are the reality of it. And because that you
contacted me, I just kind of blocked them.
Single, you have some money, and you're lonely. And so they want to target somebody like you because you have the highest chance of getting money from. And that's the reality of it. And because of that, you have to have your guards up. And then you being a nice person, right? And being a nurse, and nurses are very loving and they take care of people. You're like, don't worry, I have you back. I'm going to help you out, you know? And so you don't want to put yourself in that position. Put yourself in a position where you have relationships that are mutually beneficial, and not just you giving. You have to be receiving on that end too. Take your
fucking ass down there to the damn bingo.
It's extremely important for you to say no to sending money to people online.
Get the fuck out of the house.
Well, I will be from now on.
Touch grass, like the youngins say. Go touch grass.
Absolutely.
Cause what?
Well, we'll follow up with you.
If
you need anything in the meantime, feel free to reach out. But go treat yourself. Go on a small vacation.
She ain't gonna listen
do
to
something
a damn
for
thing
yourself.
that we said today. So it don't even matter.
Sounds good. Thank you, Patricia.
Get the fuck out my face.
You're welcome.
Is we done here?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Patricia.
Golly, that video pissed me off. That bitch ain't learned a damn thing. She's literally gonna go. They gonna contact her again through a different picture and a different name, and she gonna start sending money again. Like, she ain't learned shit. Okay? So no, we did not help her today. Period. Daughter, we tried. But yeah, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this. Y'all think she gonna go back and do the shit again like I do? And do y'all have different opinions on her than I do? Let me know what y'all thinking, cause she got me heated. I can't even fucking lie. But yeah, like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.